Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Devil's Den. And this time, I know I am a little bit late, but we're back again for another episode. And this time, we're going to go over the game from last night, New Jersey Devils versus Montreal Canadiens. And the Devils lose 3-2 in regulation to yet another team where they cannot afford to lose points. So, oh god, so I wasn't able to watch last night's game live, but I was able to get up this morning and watch the game, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't even think last night's game was that bad. Like, New Jersey beats them in nearly every single category of importance, okay? They beat them in shots. They had a better power play. They killed them in face-off percentage, which leads to puck possession, okay? And once again, New Jersey has shown us that they refuse to beat teams that they absolutely have to beat if it means getting into the playoffs. What is this, the fourth team now? We've got San Jose, you've got Columbus, you've got Anaheim, and now you've got Montreal. These are teams New Jersey absolutely has to beat. And they don't get the job done again. How many more times is this gonna happen? And it's so frustrating because, like, as I just said a couple minutes ago, they didn't even play that badly last night. I understand that we have all of these injuries and we have all of these people that are out, most notably guys like Hamilton and Hughes, but Meyer came back last night. And I'm not going to lie, outside of maybe one or two plays, I didn't really see Meyer last night. Where is Toffoli? Where are the veterans? Boys, I know our team is young. I get that. But in times of great distress like we are in right now, where are the older guys? Why is it, again, we have a game where it's up to guys like Luke Hughes and Alexander Holtz to step up? Where is everyone? Someone please answer the question. Where are you guys? God damn it. Oh, okay, so New Jersey loses 3-2 in regulation to Montreal. And I'm not gonna lie, and I hate having to say this because I just made a video literally yesterday or the day before that talking about how good this guy has been. But that was probably, and I'm sorry, Simon Nemec's worst game of the season. Hands down. Go back and watch the first two goals. Okay? The ones that put us in the hole 2-0. On both plays, first goal not as much to be fair, but on both goals, in my opinion, Nemec shits the bed. So on the first goal, the puck gets whipped around the net. Right? And I go, okay, it's fine. It's behind the net. And Dawes actually comes up with a halfway decent save on two shots, one of which is from the slot. So good on Dawes. But the puck goes around the net. It goes out to the right-hand side a board wall. It comes out to the slot again. And Nemec is like, oh shit, I'm out of position. And, like, tries to, like, get in front of it, and it goes top corner, and Slavkovsky scores. Now, the first goal is not entirely on him, because I don't know where the rest of the team was preventing the pass from the boards to the slot. But that's Nemec's guy. That's the guy in the slot is Nemec's guy, because he's already in the slot, or, like, a foot or two from the slot. So that I'm sorry, I'm going to put on Nemec. The second goal is even more egregious. And I get what Nemec is trying to do. I can see the gears turning in his head. I get why he does what he does in the second play, but he misreads it. And I know let me be clear before everyone jumps down my throat. I understand he is a rookie, and these are the kind of mistakes that he's going to make. He's a rookie. It's growing pains. I get that. But the second goal is a 2-on-1. To be clear, which isn't his fault. It's not Nemec's fault that it becomes a 2-on-1. But it's a 2-on-1. He's back skating all the way back. And you've got a Montreal guy who has the puck the entire time. He skates it down, and he goes off to the left-hand side of the net. And what Nemec does is, okay, he's gotten close enough to the net that I can back off and pull myself away from the puck, from the guy with the puck. Dawes has this shot, right? Nemec pulls himself off to the side, but completely misreads where the other Montreal guy. Nemec goes from the left post, pulls himself off to the right post, but the guy's in the slot waiting for the pass. Nemec overreads it and just gets the puck gets just blasted by Dawes. Okay? I understand he's a rookie. I understand everyone's need to defend, right? Defend him, right? But I do think that he is responsible for the first two goals that went in last night. He's a rookie. It's growing pains. I get that, but I think it's worthwhile to point out where I think that Nemec didn't do great. But that's what you know. What next game he's gonna have like 2 goals. So he'll be fine, right? On the third goal, God, this video is gonna get me in so much shit. I just know it. The third goal, I'm sorry, I do kind of put that on Dawes. It feels like he had a little bit of a Vanacek moment. And I understand that this is blasphemy because we all want to defend Dawes right now because he has been fantastic. But the puck gets shot at him. He makes a really good slave. By the way, a shot again from the slot. And he just sort of bobbles it a little bit and it comes out. He doesn't hold on to that puck like he should. And I understand how difficult that is. But he bobbles it, it comes out, and they just kind of smack it in, right? Dawes, it's not like Dawes didn't play well last night because he did. But I kind of feel like that one was sort of on him. But yeah, that's just sort of my take. I know that I'm crapping on Nemec and Dawes right now. And I get why a lot of people would be upset by that, but like, from my perspective, I feel like that goal Dawes should have had. Because if he just holds that in, or if he covers it better, and I understand there's a lot of traffic in the crease on that goal, and there's a lot of people like bumping people, and there's a lot of, it's hard to control. I get that. But big time games call for big time goalies. And he has been, but on that goal, his play did not impress me on that goal. Anyways, there is one more thing I wanted to talk about outside of the game. A lot of people, rightly or wrongly, I'll let people decide their takes on this. There was a post-game interview that was done by Ruff after the game, and a reporter asked him, "Can you explain to me why why Alexander Holtz did not have more playing time after he scored the game-tying goal?" Because New Jersey, for their credit, fought back from a 2-0 deficit in the third period to come back 2-2, thanks to guys like Luke Hughes and thanks to guys like Alexander Holtz, who is still proving to be the best 5-on-5 player that we have on this team, which is wild if you think about it, considering we've got guys like Toffoli and Hughes and Bratt and like all of these great offensive powerhouses. But it's Alexander Holtz in like his third or fourth year in the NHL, despite not playing like a full season ever, who's going to be the guy that leads the team on 5-on-5 points and scoring. He was asked, why did Holtz not get more time on the ice after he scores the game-tying goal, once again showing how vital and important he is on the team. And Lindy Ruff responds to the reporter with, well, you must not have watched the game very well. Which, I gotta say, is kind of a dick thing to say to someone who's asking you a fairly reasonable question. Why is the guy who just tied the game for you, who's the best 5-on-5 player you've got right now, on the bench in the dying moments of the third period? With the game I don't understand it. Now, a lot of people have taken Ruff's entire comments, where he then continues to say that the reason he benched Holtz was because he made some defensively poor decisions with puck handling and puck possession in his own end, and that's why Ruff decided to bench him. Now, to play devil's advocate here, I don't think that Ruff's comments were all that bad. The problem that in my opinion, the comments he made about Holtz were actually fairly mild. I'm not seeing him shitting on Holtz. I'm not seeing him really trash him in any way. He's just saying, hey, I think he made some bad defensive plays. I understand he scored the game-tying goal, but I think that those defensive screw-ups in a tied-up, close game is deserving of being sat in the third period. And we can agree or disagree on whether or not Ruff's statements are correct, but I think a lot of people had issue with what Ruff had to say about Holtz, because you've got other guys on the team and around the league who make similar plays who don't get benched. Siegenthaler, who's not had a great year, what is he not? Why did he not get benched for the defensive scripts that he made? He's actually a defenseman. Holtz is a forward. And I understand you got to play both sides of the ice, right? You got to, even if you're a forward, you're still responsible for some extent to be defensive in your own end. I get that. It seems weird, though, that Holtz seems to be the guy that Ruff continually goes to bench, despite him proving time and time again that he's a reliable guy, that he can be called upon to make, to change the tide of a game. But in terms of Ruff's actual comments that he makes to the reporter, besides the opening line of, you must not have watched the game very well, which again, I think is a dick thing to say to a reporter asking you a fairly reasonable question, I do think that his comments were pretty mild. It is starting to bother me that Holtz tends to be singled out a little bit, compared to the rest of the team that are making also not great defensive plays in their own end, despite being a defense or a forwards. But yeah, that's just my take on that. If you agree, great. If you disagree, leave it in the comments. You guys always do anyways. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. We do play Columbus, I believe, tomorrow night. I'm not going to be able to watch that game live. I would like to watch it Saturday morning and then get to watch the Dallas game on Saturday. I think we're playing Dallas on Saturday. I could be wrong, but I know there's a game on Friday and Saturday. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Adios.